Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh, Kolo Yahweh, Adonai Yahweh, Bashem Shalom Malak Yahweh, Bashem Kadash, Live honor to the apostles and elders, my millstone, peace, citation, hope for elect, Shalom. And the title of this video is going to be Christmas flights canceled. I may title something to that effect. So as you can see, it shows you more than, as in the article states, more than 5,000 flights canceled on Christmas weekend. These are the times usually that people will, go over to see another family member and, kind of like spend, quality time over there to celebrate this evil ass, pagan holiday. And they would stay there sometimes, even up to New Year's. So it shows you right here that airlines have canceled thousands of flights on Christmas weekend, including over 1,000 U.S. domestic flights as staff and crew call out sick during the Omicron surge. Globally, airlines have canceled about 5,700 flights on Christmas Eve day, Christmas, and the day after Christmas, according to FlightAware. That includes about 1,700 flights into or out of the United States. Operational snags at airlines are coming as millions are still flying in spite of rising, this corona cases. The TSA says it screened 2.19 million people at airports across the country on Thursday, the highest figure since the uptick in holiday travel started a week ago. 144 calling out Yasharahla. And so it's over 1,000 U.S. flights canceled in this title. Let me see. So they said the United Airlines, which is UAL for abbreviation, it says United canceled 201 flights on Friday, representing 10% of its total schedule, and 238 flights on Saturday, representing 12% of its schedule, according to flight tracking site FlightAware. Wow. And it said as for the Delta Airlines, also canceled flights on later Thursday night. The airline canceled 173 Christmas Eve flights, according to FlightAware. And they said, we apologize to our customers for the delay in their holiday travel plans. Delta said in a statement, Delta people are working hard to get them to where they need to be as quickly and as safely as possible on the next available flight. It says additionally, JetBlue canceled 80 flights, or about 7% of its overall schedule, on the day before Christmas. And it said Alaska Airlines in a statement that it canceled 17 flights because of Omicron Thursday, and more cancellations are possible on Christmas Eve. The airline canceled 11 flights Friday. China Eastern has canceled 474 flights, or 22% of its operation, according to FlightAware. Similarly, Air China canceled about 190 flights, or 15% of its schedule. And it seemed like China Eastern was the one that canceled the most. That's pretty much like the international flight part. Yeah. So, I'm just going to bring out some scriptures now for, edification. So it says in 2 Ezra 15, verse 17, a man shall desire to go in a city and shall not be able. And, we're seeing this prophecy taking place even at the start of this whole C-19 shit, this whole pandemic. You had people that were really desperate to be traveling, and they had to hold up the airlines and shit like that. Like, they say you can't go to certain countries, and you can't go to certain certain states at certain times and shit like that. And then it's like, after you coming from a travel, they want to be like, oh, you gotta be in 2 weeks of quarantine. So that bullshit, you know. People out here really wishing that things go back to normal and stuff, and it's not getting back to normal. This is a new norm, you know. And so we're really at the end. Esau is really taking away the mirth of this place, and it tells you that he's that red horse taking peace away from the earth, and he's doing it at such a, at an apex level. He's really just getting worse with this now. And I know that burst a lot of people's bubbles when they weren't able to get to where they want to go. I mean, you could see your family all other times throughout the year, in a way. But now they want to decide to do that shit during a pagan festival, a pagan holiday. And this holiday is the worship of Saturnalia, which a lot of people are ignorant of, and they're not aware of that. And for the most part, it's like, it shows you right there that these people, they completely are, they're lost, and I really just can't stand the fact that these people really think that that things are eventually gonna get better in society. Everything is coming to an, all this mirth shit is really coming to an end. And as you can see on the news, they're really pushing that charagma. They're really trying to push that, that shit now. So next thing you know, they say you're gonna need that to travel. Esau trying to at the same time he's trying to be like that lamb that speaks like a dragon in a way, to pretty much put oppression, on these people, to cause them to be depressed and to cause them to give up their freedom and their rights, just so that they could pretty much be able to do certain things for things to go back to normal. And that's what it is. And Esau knows what he's doing. So in order for Esau to get these people some sort of normalcy, they have to fully follow after their NWO agenda. That Esau, Edom has placed upon, which are the elite bankers that he has placed upon, these people in this world. And he's even doing it to his own people too. So Esau willing to oppress his own people just to mostly fulfill his agenda too. Showing you how ruthless and, how cold this devil is, which we don't really give a fuck about Edomites. They could, they could suffer for all we care, and we don't care about it. So, we're just saying that it's all lining up with prophecy, everything this devil's doing, and it's for a purpose and a reason, So, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, at this point, it's like, since these people, if they can't get right, they're just gonna get destroyed out here at this point, because the scriptures is really speaking, the Bible is really speaking right now, and it's like, a lot of these prophecies are really taking place, All you gotta do is just turn on the TV and watch the news, and you see it for yourself. Other than that, if you're not being on your watch and observing these times, you're just gonna get destroyed. Because like these senseless people out here doing everything the government tell them to do. And these be the same fucking people that be going sitting in them stupid ass congregation in those harlot houses, those fucking churches, and they do the same thing. Stupid. But with that, I hope I made the lesson edifying. Let's give all glory, praises, honor to Adonai, Yahweh, Bashem, Shalom, Yahweh, Shah, Bashem, Kakadash. So honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace, teaching, hope for elect. Yahweh Shem HaShabbat Bakashah, Shalak Riyam, Adawam, Wako Yam, Wa, Baba Shalom.